Fortnite, a gaming title we all know and definitely all loved at some point in our lives. It is the single most revolutionary game to be brought to the public. But it didn't start out as the game we know it for today. Prior to the release of Fortnite Battle Royale, it was known as Save the World, a co-op player versus environment where you work as a team to eliminate husks, which are epic games spin on zombies. It was a horror survival game giving you the freedom to build, combining the likes of both Call of Duty and Minecraft. It was a great story game full of unique quests and items not really seen in any other game before. Normally, early competition in the gaming industry is what causes games to fail, but not for Fortnite. And that's because it offered a mechanic no other game did: building. In Fortnite, you are given a blueprint, a tool that can be used at any time as long as you have the materials to build. It gives you the option to build a floor, a wall, stairs, and most distinct of all, a cone. This was a versatile mechanic not yet seen in any other games at the time. It brought a newfound enjoyment into the gaming atmosphere and showed how creativity leads to success. Fortnite had many unique features like building, such as cosmetics. Unlike many other games at the time, Fortnite wasn't pay to win, which, if you don't know, is the act of paying money to gain a competitive advantage. Instead, to earn money, Fortnite introduced cosmetics, a complete option that wasn't necessary to enjoy and overall play the game. But it worked. It formed Fortnite into the multi-hundred-million-dollar business it is today. Some games at the time had skin and weapon cosmetics, but Epic Games went above and beyond. It started off simple, where you could customize your skin, your pickaxe, and your glider. But early on, they decided to make adjustments and add more customization, like back blings. More recently, they have added new things like kicks, which are shoes you can put on your avatar, sidekicks, which are pets that follow you around in game, and even sports cars and SUVs and trucks. They've even begun to add in music you can have as you play the game. To make all of these customization options affordable, they introduced the Battle Pass, a feature now known by every gamer because it is most likely implemented in their favorite game as well. Battle passes are an event set over a predetermined time and it rewards the player for playing the game, giving them cosmetic options for a fraction of the price. In Fortnite, the average skin costs around 1500 V-Bucks, or about $15 Canadian. In the Battle Pass, you were given 10 skins, which would equate to about $150. But the Battle Pass only costs 10, which shows just how great of a deal it is. And that's not even taking it into account other cosmetic options such as backblings, gliders, and pickaxes. On top of all these new cosmetic options, you also gain 1,500 V-Bucks back, giving you more money than it costs in the first place to purchase. The reason this idea is so good and has been implemented into nearly every gaming title is due to the fact that it offers a win-win situation for both the player and the developer. The player is offered a great discount on their skins while also being rewarded for their time spent on the game. The developer benefits by earning money while also guaranteeing another player to stay over a long period of time. Statistically, it is also proven that battle passes earn more revenue instead of releasing the skins individually. Another feature introduced by Fortnite was icon cosmetics. Items brought into the game meant to resemble real-life people or things. It started off with the musical artist Marshmello, who was given his own concert within Fortnite. Now, Fortnite has over 100 unique icon skins implemented into the game, with names like LeBron James, Ariana Grande, and even Lionel Messi. Fortnite was the first game to truly popularize collaborations within the gaming industry. And it doesn't just stop with people. Fortnite now has connections with multi-billion dollar franchises such as Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, DC, and even more. In terms of gameplay, Fortnite brought forward the idea of multiple different game modes brought into one game. Very similar to the game Roblox, Fortnite allows its community to add their own game modes to the world of Fortnite. Epic Games themselves have also released a multitude of modes available to the public. This consists of Reload, a game mode where you respawn until your entire team has died. OG, where you are brought into Fortnite's past, able to play seasons from over 8 years ago with old weapons, the map, and graphics. There's Rocket Racing, where you could use your cars from Rocket League to compete in races within Fortnite. On top of all that, there's Festival Mode, Fortnite's way of bringing Guitar Hero gameplay into their own. With all the creator-made experiences and Epic Games' high-effort modes, it's next to impossible to be truly bored of this game. Prior to Fortnite's popularity, people never really stuck to a game. They would play a game for a while and then inevitably get bored and buy another. But Fortnite changed that. People nowadays in the gaming community stick to quote unquote their game for years. For example, I've been playing Fortnite and Rocket League since 2019. That's 6 years that both of them have been a part of my life and my journey. Think of other games like Call of Duty that adapted to this new strategy, and they released a whole new game every year for people to play. Fortnite, for this and many other reasons, has become the most revolutionary game ever.